Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, here in Louisiana, we call it the Sportsman's Paradise, and there's an organization now for sportsmen like you to help the hungry out here in the greater Baton Rouge area. It's called Louisiana Hunters for the Hungry, and here to give us the scoop on it is Chip Songy. Welcome to the show, Chip.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here.
I already love the sound of this. Obviously, hunters are passionate about what they do, and I'm sure they're passionate about giving back too. But tell the folks a little bit about Louisiana Hunters for the Hungry.
Well, it's now it's an organization, but it was the brainchild of Richard and Judy Campbell, who about 20 years ago, they're big hunters up on Davis Island on the Mississippi River, and they realized that there was a lot of excess deer meat that was being killed and not processed, and they came up with the idea, why don't we use some of this and take advantage of providing this, and their idea was they would bring some into the St. Vincent de Paul here in Baton Rouge.
Obviously, there's a great need for this here in Baton Rouge, where we fight hunger on a daily basis. And, you know, hunters have so much respect for the outdoors and the animals that they go hunt. I'm sure that it would pain them to see that go to waste. And this is really a win-win for everyone, right?
Well, it is. And, you know, most hunters, one deer or two at the most can provide all the meat for their family and related friends probably for a whole year. And in Louisiana, you're legally allowed to kill many more deer than that, and so a lot of times hunters will refrain from killing a deer when they have the opportunity because they don't have anything to do with it. So this is a way where they can harvest this deer, bring it into one of our approved processors, which we have around the state, and that processor will clean the deer, and the deer will be picked up by either a local agency or the Great Baton Rouge Food Bank.
I know you have some exciting events coming up that's going to enable you to keep doing this great work. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, this year on Sunday, August the 24th, we have our second bow shoot, which is, as bow hunting is becoming very, very popular in Louisiana and throughout the country, and quite a few deer hunters are hunting only with bows. So last year we had our first bow shoot, and this one is going to be at the Waddill Outdoor Center on Flannery from 10 o'clock in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. And it's a great event because we had a real good turnout last year. We're expecting an even bigger one this year, and young people can come and actually learn a little bit about shooting a bow, or we have experts there that will help people out. There's some competition for longest shot. There's some two-man shoots. And it's a fun day. Food is provided, and there's no cost. We encourage donations, but you can come out there and have a meal, and there's also a lot of prizes given away.
Right. Real quickly, we're real short on time. Let the folks know where they can go to find out more about Louisiana Hunters for the Hungry and about these great events.
The best place to go is Hunters for the Hungry, Louisiana.com, and it is by far a website that gives you all the information you need to know. It gives us our processors around the state.
Fantastic.
And we're also starting freezers at some of the marinas on the coast.
Outstanding.
In Venice and in
I know the folks
Grand
are going to
Isle.
want to check it out. It sounds like a great event. It sounds like a great cause. So good luck with that, and we'll check out, see how it's going later on when you come back.
We hope to see everybody there. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Well, they're out there right now helping treat one of Baton Rouge's greatest health crises. It's HIV and AIDS. Take a look at the Volunteers of America.
At Volunteers of America, I'm a medical case manager. I work with individuals diagnosed with HIV and AIDS. My goal is to link individuals to care and help them remain into medical care. Anyone is at risk for contracting HIV and AIDS. It does not discriminate. It does not matter your religion, race, age, gender, or ethnicity. The number one thing that we try to tell individuals is to get educated about HIV and AIDS and get tested.
Actually, I was very adamant about getting tested every 3 to 6 months. I'd been with someone for a while, and so I stopped practicing safe sex, and that's where I messed up. So I went to a regular checkup with my doctor and didn't expect anything out of the ordinary, but she did tell me that I was HIV positive that day. And when she told me that, it really hit home, and I felt like, why me? Why was I the one that drew the short straw? I'd done everything I could to you know, keep myself healthy. So it was really hard, and I just felt like life was over at that point.
I turned a blind eye to the epidemic of HIV and AIDS in Baton Rouge because, well, not just necessarily Baton Rouge, but even in the country. For me, it did not exist. The definition of the people who were going to be infected did not fit me. I wasn't gay, I wasn't white, I had never smoked, never drank, never done drugs, not promiscuous. So HIV and AIDS had nothing to do with me. I was a praying woman, I was in church. So why would AIDS have anything to do with me? I was disconnected, as is, you know, a whole lot of people, because it didn't fit the lifestyle that I was living. So I had no idea it would ever affect me.
Volunteers of America supports individuals diagnosed with HIV and AIDS through providing support coordination through medical case management. We help individuals with medical assistance, whether it be medication, transportation to their appointments, housing, applying for benefits such as insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, or disability. When a person first comes to Volunteers of America, they're going to be greeted and welcomed as a person, first and foremost. Then they don't have to worry about their information being shared with anyone. We keep everything confidential. They don't have to worry about people judging them. They don't have to worry about the stigma. They don't have to worry if somebody knows me because I come to that building, because Volunteers of America has an array of services that we provide. It's not just HIV. So when you come to Volunteers of America, no one knows what you're there for. You could be there for any of the other programs that we offer.
What inspired me to become a consumer advocate at Volunteers of America is, honestly, I had been doing it by myself. I had friends that came to me and they knew of my status, so they came to me for guidance and help, and I guess to have that person to support them. With Volunteers of America, I saw a chance for me to actually really make a difference. They gave me the tools that I needed to help people get into care. They gave me support systems that I can give to other people to help them stay in care.
Volunteers of America is an advocate for people living with HIV and AIDS because they have the spirit of inclusion. My being a client at Volunteers of America has empowered me in many ways. I've been accepted as not just as a client, but as a professional, as a minister, as a whole complete person. The compassion, the empathy, every agency should do what Volunteers of America does, and that is make people feel like they're people and that they matter.
When people come to Volunteers of America and they're broken, hurt, lost, need help, I can put myself in their shoes because I've lived through what they're going through at that time. And I'm able to show that even though I have that diagnosis, it does not mean your life has to stop.
Volunteers of America Greater Baton Rouge is part of a national faith-based organization and has been serving the Baton Rouge area since 1921. Professional staff of 400 and the help of 1,200 volunteers, we reach and uplift over 20,000 people annually, including homeless individuals and families, low-income seniors, abused and neglected children, and adults with disabilities. Since 2000, Volunteers of America has made a special commitment to empowering people living with HIV and AIDS in 9 parishes, including Baton Rouge, through care coordination services.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out about the Pink Tool Belt Bash. Don't miss it.